little Celsius sponsor, a little Red Bull sponsor, whatever's going to get it up, you know?
Whatever will get you up.
Not like a convenience store pill. But.
Hey, Blue Chew is a big sponsor of podcast. I hear it a lot. And,
sponsored by Hims.
Yeah.
They do it all.
Might want to give it a shot there, young Agnew. You don't need it.
I don't need that. But I did use Hims for the hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they do gingers.
They thicken it up.
Interesting.
Yeah, they'll thicken a ginge up. You know, I'll get you right. What's up?
Y'all, here for the Hang podcast. Coming at you.
Coming in hot.
What's up? Coming in hot. I'm Carlisle Forrester.
I am Bryan Agnew and will remain Bryan Agnew.
That's right.
Until I decide to transition. Until
he's a he, they.
He, they.
Call back to your joke.
Only on LinkedIn.
Y'all, it's been such a good week and it's the holidays.
Yeah, we got Christmas coming up in a few days here.
That's why I'm wearing my very festive holiday black sweatshirt.
That's depressing. That looks very non-festive.
This is, fitting my mood. But look, my shoes are festive.
Those are very festive. Yeah,
you
nice.
Get a load of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very shiny, glittery. We like them.
Wiki feet, get at me.
Gold, they're gold.
They're golden.
Hue. Golden.
And I got them to go to a holiday party. So, and I have a show later. I have a show like right after this.
Yeah, I will be there.
So are you really coming?
Yeah.
Pressure's on.
Shit. You're going to get that artificial laughter from me.
Can't bomb that. Yeah, you have heard all of these jokes. No, so I'm festive from the ankle down. And then from here, it says, hello, I worked all day.
You know what? I like it. It's like simple, but then you got the flash.
Well, it's because black is hiding all of the holiday goodies I've been imbibing.
'Tis holiday cookie season.
'Tis the season.
You're sober, but it is drinking season.
But that's when I lean in, because the sobriety, I really lean into the Duncan Hines of it all.
I like it. I mean, listen, we're all kind of like bears. We're all wild animals. We're kind of like, in our caves doing our thing, hibernating for the winter, eating.
You traveling?
To Utah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're driving. So no airport. No airport travel.
Doing a little Mormon holiday.
Little Mormon holiday.
That's a big family holiday.
It is a big family holiday. We've never been there. We're my wife's grandparents.
Okay.
Have not been there for Christmas before. Should be fun. Very interesting dynamic. My wife, not Mormon. Me, clearly not Mormon. I think that's clear. Is that clear?
We don't know. We're just, our
Could be
fans
anything.
are just getting to know us.
They are just getting to know us.
You could have converted for all we know.
I could have.
To her side.
But anyway, she left the church.
Okay.
When she was young.
All right.
Her whole family, her Nana kind of was initially the one to go into the church.
Okay. Are you allowed to talk about this?
I don't know. We're just going into it. I'm going to keep it very level. I'm going to keep it very above the surface here.
Okay.
But basically, some of the family isn't Mormon. Very good people, very like the kindest souls you'll ever meet. And I know that her Nana is going to get it all festive and beautiful, and it'll be fun. It'll be,
because they celebrate Christmas.
Yes, they're not Jehovah's Witnesses, Carlisle. They're Mormons.
I don't know the difference. Like, I thought these were the people that believe in John Smith or whatever.
Yeah, no. That's
Jehovah's.
That's yeah. I don't remember. See, this is where it gets confusing.
I don't know John's life. I don't know if his birthday also falls in December.
Did you say John Smith?
That is the leader of one of these things.
I think John Smith is in Pocahontas. I think that's what you're thinking of.
It's like Jacob or something.
Yeah, it's Alex, do you want to pull it up?
This is why we need a researcher just to co-sign our bullshit.
Alex is a researcher. We just need to get it live.
Wait.
It's Joseph.
It's a very
Joseph.
plain name.
Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself.
I'm not trying to insult anybody, but it just sounds like it's just like Joe Schmo walking down the street.
Well,
and that's their king.
It's real new. You know what I mean? What is it? Joseph
Told
Smith.
you it was Smith.
Joseph Smith. I said Joseph, you said Smith.
Yeah, so we're both half right.
Joseph Smith, yes. Okay, but this was like, what, 200 years ago? That's not a long time for a religion to bake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a little pre-me religion, if you think about it. So people can't really accept it. It's like born, it's small. No one wants it.
Yeah.
Back in the day in the Greek times, that would have been thrown in a pile. I don't know if you've seen the movie 300, but they did do that. And not that that's what Mormonism is, because I think it's, good people. But I've seen a lot of people
As
leave.
you board a plane to go spend your holiday with them, you want to get this out.
Or driving.
Into the ether. Oh, of course, because they don't believe in air
travel?
Air travel?
They believe in air travel. Yeah. They believe in air travel.
So they're not the ones that are like horse and buggy?
No, that's Amish. But
all right, well, this is
interesting.
our holiday episode, everybody, where we talk about religions we do not know about.
It is very relevant this time of year. No, I mean, Mormons are good people. I've met a lot of Mormons who have left the church, and they flip it on the other end. You know what I mean? But it's in a very sweet way. Like,
oh, they flip it, all right.
No, yes, some more than others.
They know how to flip it. They get wild.
Have you seen Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
I have.
That's a wild show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did your wife love that? Because she's like.
She knows she knows one or two of the girls that are in it.
Because they love to dance
they went
too,
to
and
school.
Your wife is a choreographer. It all tracks.
Yeah.
Mormonism leads to freaky girls that run away from their church and they flip it. You said it, not me.
Well, I didn't say that. I wasn't going sexual. I was more so thinking in terms of like they can't have caffeine and then they'll rock out on some Celsius real, you know what I mean? Like that's the flip. Like that's give me that sugar, give me that caffeine, give me that whatever the hell.
Okay.
Give me that freedom of speech.
They can't have alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me that freedom of speech.
Give me that Alex Jones. Just mainlining free speech. No, but honestly, great people. I love them. I'm very excited to go be with them. But yeah, we're driving over.
Do you think they watch? Are they part of the hang gang?
I kind of hope they don't watch this, I don't know that they'd be cool with who I am as a human being if they did.
What is it, the red hair?
I think it's the red hair. I also think it's the comment section. Someone called me a racist. That was offensive.
Do you want to apologize to our fan
I'm
and
sorry.
let him know you're not?
I am very sorry. I'm not racist.
He knows as much about the different actors as he does about these religion comparisons that I'm talking about.
If nothing else, I have humility. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know a lot of shit. And sometimes I space. And still couldn't tell you who the actor is. I didn't research it because it's just who I am.
So
I don't know.
You learned nothing.
I learned that I'm not racist.
Who was in Training Day?
Denzel Washington.
All right.
One of my favorite movies with Ethan Hawke as well.
There you go.
Let's not forget.
Never forget.
Can't forget the white guy in it. No, Denzel won an award for it. He was incredible. Okay. I've been watching a lot of like Denzel. There's a lot of my algorithms flooded with it.
Sure. It was. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Speaking of free speech.
Yeah.
How's that for a segue? I met
I don't know yet.
The queen of free speech this week. And I would have to say it was kind of the highlight of my week. And I couldn't wait to tell you and our 7 watchers right now.
Thanks for watching and listening.
I got to meet Roseanne this week at the Comedy Store.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was a moment.
Yeah, I bet.
She lives up to.
Does she?
Oh yeah.
Like what was the interaction like? You guys
I
met?
feel like I kind of like manifested her too. I met her at the Comedy Store.
Okay.
I went to Sam Tripoli's show.
Okay.
Sam Tripoli, future podcast guest. And I feel like I manifested her because I was wearing this coat, which kind of looks like the Connor's couch.
Yes, it does. And the fact that I remember that's weird, but yeah.
So I had an in.
Okay. That was the end.
She was like...
That subconsciously brought her to a good place. She's like, oh, hey.
Well, she was doing a set. She was on Sam's show.
Okay.
And she's just openly smoking in the Comedy Store, which I thought was so badass.
So badass.
Nobody else can do that but Roseanne.
No.
It's like...
Maybe Chappelle.
Yeah, her and Chappelle. I think they're the only two.
There might be more, but some people just don't smoke cigarettes.
I mean, most people don't.
True.
It was like such a surreal moment because I was going there and I was going to go in there's like a back door like on Sunset.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to meet people there at that door and get in that way. And she was literally there smoking. So I just kind of came upon her.
You're like, can I bum a cigarette?
Yeah, I'll start smoking.
Yeah,
share a
just
cig
for
with
this
Roseanne.
conversation. Yeah.
But okay, I'll tell you about. I didn't interact with her at first. I was like, I'll give her space.
Yeah.
Wanted to watch her set. Wanted to watch her. Actually, watched her watch Nikki Glazer's set,
Okay.
which was iconic.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's just like a moment.
That'd be a cool photo.
Yeah, I'm
You
like
know?
standing behind her because we're like all off to the side. Like the comics were kind of like congregating in that like side hallway to the right of the stage. And then so Nikki's on stage, she's running her Golden Globe set, just killing.
Oh yeah.
And Roseanne's sitting there smoking with her glass of wine, just like, ha, 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 ha.
Yo, that's so good.
That's exactly like
you nailed that.
I'm good at impressions whenever I can be near the person.
Right.
You know,
You
like
got to get a feel for them.
I really have to like be around them.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the Paris Hilton came from being on her show.
Right.
That's why I'm so good at Paris, because I was around her for 15 hours, like literally talking to her. This Roseanne thing, it was like a whole night where I was just kind of like, you know, just waiting for that moment. Like, I don't want to bother.
Of course.
And plus, I'm backstage, but it's not my show. I performed Monday night. I went
Which you
Tuesday
did great.
night.
I was there. Holler.
And remember, can you say that again into the mic?
Carlisle had a really good set, guys, at the Comedy Store. Killed it.
Main stage.
Main
So
stage.
I went back Tuesday because I was like, let's just keep this train rolling.
I liked how it felt last night. Let me just go back to the scene of the crime.
Let me just see what happens.
Yeah.
And then, don't you love how I called you on the way and I almost like didn't go. I was like, I think I'm just gonna like run in, run out.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that turned into a night.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Of me just like staying. I literally went in like my work clothes. Like I had this coat hiding the fact that I was wearing I wear like long johns under my work pants because it's cold when I start in the morning. Like black, like kind of long john like leggings, and then just like a black shirt. But I was like, whatever, fuck it. I'll just throw on this coat. Like nobody will know. And it didn't matter. Sorry, side note, that doesn't matter. Everybody's like, we don't care.
Guys, it looks like the Connor's couch.
No, but my in actually was, this is so strange. Roseanne's like right-hand woman. Okay, is this woman Shannon. And she has
Oprah?
It's kind of like a Gail Oprah situation.
Okay.
Literally, they've been best friends for decades.
Okay, all right.
And she does her hair and makeup. And this woman also does hair and makeup for this photographer that I shot headshots with one time.
Small world.
Small world. And it was like years ago. And I remember she was doing my makeup and she told me that she was like Roseanne's best friend. And I was like, that's so cool. Like, you know, immediately like texted my mom, you'll never guess who did my makeup. Like, okay, so put a pin in that. Then years later, there's Shannon and she's with Roseanne. And I'm like, too nervous to go up and talk to Roseanne, but like Shannon and I have worked together.
You know Shannon.
You know?
Hell yeah.
So I like went right up and I was like, hey, I think you did my makeup. Did you used to work with this photographer? And she was like, oh my God. And she was like so sweet.
Oh, cool.
And you know, they were like in a celebratory mood.
Yeah. All right. I like it. Well, it is the holiday season.
And then it's the holiday season. And then I was like, you know, I wanted to get a picture to prove that I did in fact meet this legend.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, why not? And so Shannon took the worst pictures that have ever been taken of anybody.
Damn it.
Like horrible.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I've had to be like taking pictures a lot.
You gotta take a selfie. Just go for a selfie if it's a once in a lifetime moment.
But also just take a shit ton of pictures and one of them will be good. Just keep hitting that button.
Yeah.
You know, portrait mode, keep hitting the button.
Style.
Just hold that shit down. 100%.
But I gotta tell you, there's gonna be more opportunities to take a photo with Roseanne.
Absolutely.
Like I love her so much. And I told her that and I was like, I grew up watching you and like I love you and all like said all the things.
Gave her a hug.
But she was
wouldn't let her go and she's like, I need to go on stage.
They were literally running out to like catch their Uber. She did her set.
Okay.
I'm jumping all over the place. So pictures happen after the set. The set was pretty magical because she does this thing where she does like psychic readings from the stage.
That's hilarious.
She's like, everybody says I'm psycho, but I'm really psychic. So ask me a question. And then people are just like yelling out, like, just, hey, over here, over here. And this guy, she's like, you, what's your name? And this guy, he had like a really foreign sounding name. And I can't remember. And he was like, is this going to be the year that I marry my girlfriend? And she's like, why? You need a green card or whatever, you know? And then she's like, is that your girlfriend beside you? And he's like, yeah, this is her. And she's like, hi. And she's like, why don't you just do it right now?
Oh God. I love it.
He literally stood up and then got down on one knee and proposed to this girl. And she said yes, and they're getting married.
Wow.
And the room like levitated.
I bet.
It was so crazy.
That's so fucking
Moments
cool.
after she was screaming that everybody was a libtard. It was a really magical night.
Yeah, she inspired them.
This couple is just going to be like, yeah, I remember that one night. Roseanne was calling everybody libtards and screaming, chanting USA. And then we got married.
Hey, they didn't. I mean, just because they were sitting at the Comedy Store in Hollywood doesn't mean they were liberals. They probably loved it.
No, she took a poll of the audience. And
oh, she did?
Yeah.
Like, for
That's
real?
how it started.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people, you know, were not happy with the election results. And she's like, yeah, that tracks. But she didn't care. But it was hilarious.
And she's a legend.
I was going to say, I was listening to her podcast.
Yeah.
And these things that are being advertised.
Yes.
It's kind of getting wild / I want some of the things.
Yeah. What are you hearing?
What did I hear that I want?
Crazy shit too. Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't mind having like an end of the world survival medicine kit.
Heck yeah, dude.
Which is literally.
Wait, is this a podcast or is this like on
This is the
satellite?
Roseanne Barr podcast, and it was with Sam Tripoli, and he's my buddy, so I was listening.
But is it on like Sirius, or is she like someone who sponsors the podcast, her podcast?
This is somebody that sponsors her podcast.
Yeah. And
it has ivermectin in it. It has a Z-Pack. It has amoxicillin. It has things that, like, if there was a nuclear war and you were like trapped at your house and somebody got sick,
I think
you'd be set.
I think you're underestimating how life would be after a nuclear war.
Okay, well, well,
but I see what you're saying. I don't think those things are going to be useful if we're all eviscerated.
They had things that sounded useful to me, and I don't know if I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid because I saw her set at the Comedy Store, but
nope,
sounded like something I wouldn't mind having.
I think that's a good idea, and honestly,
I know you wanted to get some Trump steaks. You said, or
so there are two things I heard. Yeah, Omaha Steaks.
Solid
company. I listen to satellite radio, you know, a little Sirius XM.
I love Sirius. That's where I listen to my Howard Stern.
Yep. You listen to Howard Stern on there. They got a ton of sports on there, you know, much cheaper than like buying NFL Sunday ticket on YouTube TV, which is like $100 and some odd.
Oh.
Whatever. Omaha Steaks, big ad for that.
Okay.
Keep running it on a loop. The other one that was surprising, Trump fragrances.
Okay, see, I confused the two. I thought you were saying it was Trump steaks.
Trump also has steaks.
He has.
Trump sells steaks. Yeah. So
what is the fragrance? Does it smell like a tanning bed, or
I think it might. It's probably freedom.
Just smells like you've been on the golf course all day. Just fresh cut grass.
It smells like
Mar-a-Lago fresh cut grass. I don't know.
It smells like Elon's musk.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, that was fun. Yeah, it smells a little
So we know
musky.
what your stocking is going to have.
Yeah, Trump fragrances. I ordered it literally the second I heard it. I dialed the number. It was like QVC commercial.
That is so wild. And then were the
people
Trump
buy
steaks?
it though.
Of course they do, or they wouldn't advertise
people
it.
People buy something to then smell like they probably think maybe it smells like Trump.
Yeah.
They just want to get close to it.
They just want the smell of success.
If Biden,
they want a winning smell.
If Biden released a fragrance, would you buy it?
Oh no!
Fragrances by Biden.
It smell like an old bed sore with a little gangrene in it.
You'd smell like corruption. I'm kidding.
Corruption.
I am a little bit confused though. Like Biden, you know, we'll see what happens down the road in history.
Is he still president right now?
I haven't heard from him, and it's weird because what's up with these drones?
This is this weird. See, this is the thing.
Where's the national announcement at?
they're just everybody's kicking back. It's the holidays. It's the same thing at like your job or like at school. It's the month of December. Everybody
Bro,
just like, yeah, no tests. Like we're just gonna watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like that's what they're doing at the White House. They're
he's
just like
literally
shoes
probably,
off.
yeah, shoes off,
They're like,
slippers
it's
on.
ugly Christmas sweater day at the White House. Like they're like putting up decorations. They're
Hunter
not,
has a Christmas sweater on.
yeah.
Hey, Dad.
They're not thinking about drones.
I got you a gift. It's crack.
It's gonna be a white Christmas.
It's gonna be a white Christmas, Dad. It's snowing outside. This is sugar for your nose, Dad.
So
anyway, no, what were we talking about? Fragrances by Biden.
So
no, Trump fragrances.
You wanted to by the way, Omaha steaks are good, and if they wanted to sponsor us, I'd be down for that.
I would be super
always
down
fishing for a good sponsor.
Love me some steaks.
Have you had Omaha steaks?
Yeah.
They make a good gift. A good last minute gift. It's a good like dad gift.
It's a great dad gift. Yeah, for sure. Shows up in the mail. That's fun.
This drone thing though, I mean, I would like you to educate me on it.
What do you, let's talk about it.
I just know little bits that I've been hearing and ignoring because it scares me.
It is scary.
And
so this has been going on since the 13th of November, basically. Yeah. Drones kind of at all altitudes flying around New Jersey. It was where they first started appearing. People were claiming they were coming in out of the ocean, like 6 to 8 feet in size. Right. And a lot of residents saw it. Everyone tried to get answers in in New Jersey. I think Hanover is the place that it was actually at. Okay. The mayor, everyone was trying to get, like, the governor. These guys are literally having meetings with the federal government, and they're like, oh yeah, we don't know this. Like, they don't have a clue. Right. And then now
they wouldn't tell us if they did.
But the crazy part is now it's kind of expanding out into other areas, including LA is what I saw most recently, like California, at least.
It's like Temecula.
Okay.
We don't claim them.
Temecula is beautiful though. I love Temecula.
I'm sure it is, but
very nice.
They're going out into the wild, but seems like where there's actual land.
No, they're going near, like, in New Jersey, they were near a base, and the base had to shut down all air traffic over it because these drones were like obstructing things. Okay. There was like, apparently the New Jersey State Police had to rescue somebody with one of their helicopters, but they couldn't get around because a drone was there and wouldn't move, and you can't see them on radar.
But I'm glad that we've established at least they're drones and they're not aliens.
Yeah, but do we though? Because they'll say it was a UFO, then they change it to UAP, and now it's drones. And I'm not saying it's not drones, it could be drones, but also, why is it so mysterious? They were all over this Air Force base in Ohio that basically deals with, are there things like counter defense systems? And they were over the airspace so much that they had to shut down the airbase for like a day or 2 days or whatever it was.
Wow.
These are having a real... people aren't talking about it, really. I mean, the news talks about it, but then it's just a part of the news cycle.
Right.
And you're right. It's the holidays. There's a lot of...
They just want to instill a little fear under the mistletoe.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a UAP and a UFO? Because I know a lot of people watch this podcast to get scientific terminology straightened out.
Right. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
What's a UAP? You're just throwing it around and I don't know.
Unidentified object. Unidentified foreign object.
Okay,
UFO.
I know that one.
UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Oh, okay.
So they just changed it. They just changed it to some different synonyms just because they want to try to trip you up a little bit.
Right.
This drones thing, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Why can't it just be a UFD, unidentified flying drone?
Could be. Also, maybe people are just like dumb. Like, now they're looking up in the sky and they're seeing just like a flight pattern and they're like, oh shit, it's a drone.
If we want to get politically correct, we need to call it, we need to give it as many letters.
Yep.
It needs to be just like the LBGTQ. It's just
Yep.
It's a UFO, UAD, UFD.
Yeah, I think it's a UFOAPD.
We need to incorporate everything. We need to be inclusive
I think
of
that would
these
only make
flying
sense.
objects.
There's not just one. There's a lot of different types.
I'm just going to continue to ignore it and live my life and hopefully be okay.
I hope that's the case.
Bye.
So anyway,
I hope it all goes away.
Yeah, I mean, there's a theory.
I heard a theory.
Okay.
I heard
Tell
a
me.
theory that they are looking because they're only flying at night.
Yep.
And drones can't necessarily see things at night, but they can read heat and thermal activity.
Right.
And so they're looking for lost
like radiation
warheads.
Yeah.
That have been missing since the Reagan administration that went missing.
The Reagan administration. You're fucking with me now.
Okay. Yeah,
I did hear something about like them trying to find radiation. I've heard this. I've also heard
there were some warheads that went missing that had been missing for a long time, and then they think maybe they found them, and so they're going to look.
I'm glad now it's super urgent. What the fuck? I don't understand. I don't know. We'll never know is the problem. Or maybe we will. I got real deep down in rabbit hole one time of the whole UAP UFO thing. What's that?
I said apparently.
No, I got real like, did I mention I didn't have a job for a while? Because you got a lot of time on your hands. And if you go down one of these rabbit holes, which I did, I ended up watching a YouTube video of this guy who was supposedly like deep in the government, like, you know, deep state type shit.
Okay.
And he was talking about how we'll know more in 2027. They're going to release all the information about things outside of Earth that have been happening, but the government doesn't talk about. And, you know, I don't know. It seems like the closer we get to 2027, the more weird things happen. Now it's like in the sky, but also wouldn't it be crazy? It's just like, yo, AI is a thing. Like they can, you know how easy it is for these companies like Midjourney that will like make a whole movie scene to like just kind of put something in a thing, and then it's like mass hysteria.
Exactly.
Like we don't know what's going on.
This is going to be like how people thought the moon landing was fake. They're just going to do a fake alien thing with AI and scare the shit out of everybody.
Could be. Or like the Satanic Panic. Remember that? Like back in the 80s, like that was a thing.
Satanic Panic? I love them. That is a good concert if you're ever looking for a mosh pit.
No, it was a whole like people were worried about Satanists and shit. You know,
I'm still worried about it.
I'm always worried about it. I mean, look at the sweater you got on. Shit.
This is my holiday black.
No, I'm kidding.
I just want it to just go away because I don't want it to create a thing that's going to be like the pandemic panic again, where I hope this doesn't have something to do with like Trump becoming president and they're going to tell us that we're in a war with other worlds and that we all have to stay in our houses and shut down. Like that's where my mind is going because they'll do anything.
Yeah, that's wild.
To just not like let this happen. And so they're gonna, now this is the new diversion. It's like they try to, you know, to divert us with the P. Diddy stuff. Now it's this drone.
First it was P. Diddy, then it was the dude who killed the CEO, which like a lot of people are stoked about, which is wild. But also like,
oh yeah, that mic we were at the other day, there were so many comedians doing jokes about how he's like a hero and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
And there's so many girls doing jokes on TikTok I've seen. It's like about how hot he is or whatever.
Oh, really?
The Luigi guy? Yeah. All girls think he's like very hot.
He was apparently like a rich kid. He was like super rich. He went to like one of the richest boarding school, like one of the oldest, like founded by Samuel Adams or some shit. Like went to that type of a school.
Talk about a party school.
Hey. I heard they offer free beer.
The worst beer, by the way.
Gross. Who the hell orders that? I don't think I've ever seen that at a bar in my life.
Yeah.
Unless I was like in Boston. Gross.
I think I had a mirror of that in my room that I used to put on makeup with.
You fucking did too.
There's a lot of bar signage and mirrors around.
You had a koozie that you had just for your Coca-Cola. That was Samuel Adams. That's funny.
No, well, there's there's a lot of free stuff you get whenever your family owns a bar. And, you know, these mirrors, they work. If you just duck around the Newcastle label, you know, you can still put your lip liner on around it.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Pulling up old jokes here.
I wasn't going to say anything. So, okay, what are you doing for the holidays?
I'm here. I'm doing this show tonight. And this might be my last show of 2024 unless I get booked again.
I mean,
and then
only a few days, like literally days away from the end of the year here. Like almost less than 10.
Then it's all about Thrive 25, baby.
Thrive 25. I don't know if I like that.
That's what I'm going with.
Thrive 25. Okay, that's cool.
Because I'm thriving.
I like Thrive.
Look, you had your moment, okay? You peaked in a different year. You got married.
I peaked? Fuck.
Let some of us.
I was wondering when that happened.
I'm holding out for this Golden Girls reboot that I'm finally going to get cast in.
Is there a Golden Girls reboot?
I'm manifesting one.
All right. Yeah, I know they're doing Goonies too. I'd love to be a part of that.
I'm just saying, by the time that I actually get cast in something, it might be that. Might be a Golden Girls reboot.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like a reboot, but they were younger, like their younger selves.
No,
like the origin story.
I think I'm right in the wheelhouse of where they are.
I don't think so.
No, those actresses back in the day were much younger. Like that is what 40s and 50s looked like.
I don't think that's right.
No, it is. There's tons of things about this.
Really?
On TikTok. And
how old was...
How do I always trap myself into talking about age? I don't know. But all I'm saying is now what 40s and 50s look like are so different.
Crazy different.
And whenever these women were cast with the short hair and the dumb earrings and everything, that was supposed to be like 40s.
Carlisle?
Blanche. That actress.
I honestly...
That actress was 43 years old.
No, dude. Not true. Had to have been 50s, 60s.
It's not.
You went real low.
No.
I'm telling you. That's when their origin story would take place. The late 30s, early 40s.
I'm telling you.
That's when they all met.
Oh, origin story. Yeah. Well, of course. That's also, just a Sex and the City reboot if we're going that age. But
oh, yeah, that's right.
What I'm saying is back in the day, those actresses, whenever they were cast, they were like the age, like close to the age I am now.
Alex, can we pull it up?
There's like a meme going around right now where it shows what that would look like today.
Oh.
And it's like
Jennifer Aniston's like 50.
Jennifer Lopez, and Paris Hilton's 40.
Ellen DeGeneres.
She would hate that we say that.
50.
She's 21 forever. That's what she told me.
Paris Hilton looks great. I mean, does she age?
No, she doesn't.
How about Lindsay Lohan? She's aged in reverse. She looks great.
She looks amazing.
Amazing.
So what I'm saying is they should do a reboot where it shows what actually would happen if a group of single ladies lived together in a house in Miami.
That sounds
and just played bridge all day.
That sounds like a good time. It could be you, Lindsay Lohan, Paris Hilton, and Nikki Glaser. I'd watch that. Which character would you be, though?
I'd be Rue.
Okay, yeah, duh.
She was the youngest.
Yeah. I didn't watch it when it premiered like you did, but I did watch it. Oh, come on.
From my crib.
Yeah. But I watched it Nick at Night. Remember Nick at Night?
Yeah.
That's when I would really watch it. Yeah.
The reruns of it.
Yeah. That, Happy Days, great show. The Fonz, We're really hitting our demographic right now.
Listen, we got to get into the younger demographic. So whenever I did the show with Paris.
Super mid show, dude.
That day on Cooking with Paris.
Yeah.
Netflix, episode 3. We got to talking about age at one point, and Whitney Cummings was like, well, how old are you? And she was like, I don't tell anybody my age. And she was like, I mean, I'll just Google it. And she was like, and she goes, I'm 21 forever.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, Paris is timeless and ageless. And I kind of like put my hand on her to be like, it's fine, girl.
Yeah.
Don't even worry.
She's smooth.
Because she gets squirrely about age because it does mean something to Hollywood, but we were saying, with science, it doesn't mean anything vanity wise anymore.
Yeah.
Because you can just have a sliving spa like she does or whatever and do IV treatments, oxygen. Yeah. She talked about how she doesn't have any filler or Botox, which everybody like pushes back and says she does, but it's really not. It's just
She just takes care of herself.
hydration. If you look at Lindsay Lohan, she is a hydrated biatch.
Yeah. Just a lot of
very
water.
shiny, which I probably am now too, but it's more bacon grease from a kitchen.
Hey. It's really tasty if you put bacon grease in pancakes.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. My grandma used to do it.
No way.
Yeah.
She used to save it in a can, right?
I don't remember. I don't know. I just remember. I just knew that was a part of the recipe, and those were the best pancakes I've ever had.
Okay.
I've been meaning to do it again.
You can save in a coffee can.
Okay.
Bacon grease.
Yeah.
This is so Southern.
God bless.
And you can cook like eggs, fried chicken, anything, and give it that.
So good.
I've never heard pancakes though.
She puts it in the batter and then just made them. Dude, they're so good. Thinking about it right now, I'm like distracted.
Is your grandmother still alive?
Yeah.
And you're not spending Christmas with her?
Well, we got to spend time with my wife's grandma too.
This is the thing about being married. You have to just...
You got to split time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've done pretty good about that.
But is your grandmother mad? Like, doesn't she want to see her?
No. I went up and saw them in the summertime. I told her she's super cool. She actually is a huge gamer. She plays World of Warcraft.
Your grandmother plays World of Warcraft.
She is in her mid-80s.
No.
Yep. And she plays World of Warcraft and has like whatever the highest level of character you can get. She has like 4 of them. And it's if you wanted to sell one of these, if she ever wanted to do that, there's like a market for that. Like people would buy that because it's such a huge...
She should get a Twitch channel.
Genius. Genius. But she just likes to like, it's like her form of meditation or something. I don't know.
Wait, World of Warcraft, so she likes killing people.
She likes teaming up and just like destroying everybody else. Yeah. She has like her little squad.
This is the strangest thing I've ever heard of. So she talks to that's the one where you like talk to young kids online?
Children. No, they're all now, I think there's constantly people getting involved. I know that she has friends all across the world who are like my age, in their 50s, probably, some in their 20s, maybe a teens, I don't know.
That she knows, or is it like you just join the game and they like sign on?
Yeah, you just like, they become part of your little clan. Everybody signs on, you just have, it's like, have you ever played video games or anything like that? Like, at all? Did you ever get into it?
Super Mario Brothers 1 and 3, baby.
Okay, hell yeah.
I skipped on 2 because it sucked. Lion King. Sega Genesis game.
Okay, so Sega Genesis was the best.
Only played Lion King, just that one game.
Super Nintendo, rad. But yeah, these computer games, you get on a whole online community. All of them have it now. But she's been into that for decades.
I'm glad that she has friends, because a lot of
geriatric...
I don't know if that's like a derogatory term or if that's just what you call an older person.
Yeah, I think that's
sorry to offend you, Grandma Agnew, but I think it's cool that you're still making friends and you're out there.
Yeah, me too.
She just listened to like 11-year-old boys be like, fuck.
I think it'd be great if she was just talking shit to other kids, like everybody, just shitting on them. I'll bet she's super good at it. Can you imagine playing with somebody on the other side? You'd be like, this old lady's so dope.
I mean, somebody that's lived through actual wars.
Yeah. Legitimately.
She just like spouting out some war facts during the...
No more than we are. Fuck,
You
how long have we been at war since we've been kids? Since I was 10. Anyway, fun topics.
She's like, in my day, Sonny...
We
had to go into the factories.
We went into the factories to work. There was no what's called.
And then she's like, "Oh, bye, sucker," and just kills him. Isn't that how it works? And then you kill the person.
You cast
and then they
like
go
spells and shit. That's a different. There's no. I don't know. There's like swords and I'm not that familiar.
Okay, World of Warcraft. I mean, my little brother is a big gamer. He would know. I think he played that one. He was more of like a Call of Duty person.
Call of Duty, yep.
And I would always hear him screaming to people.
I'm on some game stuff right now. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Get a Twitch channel. Make some money out of it. That's a thing.
That could be fun, but I don't really have the time to like Twitch stream it.
Why do people like want to watch somebody else play a game that they can't play? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I don't
We've
do it, but I
really
remember going to my
reached.
friends' houses. Like if you were a kid going and hanging out and staying the night at your friends, there's sleepover with all the boys,
Yeah.
you know? And then you were playing video games. Usually not everybody could play. So you
But I
watch two
hated that.
people. Yeah, but see, a lot of people liked it.
Unless it's not your turn. Unless it's your turn, it's not fun.
Super fun in college to like smoke. I used to smoke and watch my friend who was a huge computer game nerd play video games, and we just shoot the shit, and I would take turn, and he'd like, it was really like, you know, we weren't dating a lot of girls, but like we were definitely hanging out.
I can
Like,
see why.
well, shit. Turned out okay.
You're like, I didn't really smoke. I just like watched my friend hit the bong, and that was
And then he played, and I just sat there and
that
just
was enough
stared.
for me.
I didn't even speak.
Like that's the same thing for me. It's the same. We just live in this voyeuristic world, I guess, where people
Mm.
can watch anything. Like people watch people sleep on Twitch.
Yeah, that's wild. That's weird.
People have told me I should get into that. Apparently,
Sleeping?
girls make a lot of money. It's not even like sexual.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It is for the person
That's
watching, probably.
creepy.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's terrifying. Did you hear about this chick who had sex with 100 dudes in a day or something?
I did hear about that. Did you want to?
I don't know anything about it. Can you elaborate?
Can I elaborate? Well, listen, that was a wild Wednesday, and I like to forget it. No, I think it's gross.
Pretty gnarly.
And she's going for a different title. I mean, a different record now.
What's the record now?
She wants to go for 1,000. She's not satisfied with 100.
In 24 hours?
In 24 hours, she wants to do 1,000.
What?
And make it a Guinness World Record.
It's not already 100's not a Guinness Book
And
World
like,
Record.
do you also do the guy that's there from Guinness World Records? Like, that's my question. Like, is he in on the action, or is he just
probably.
like
That's
ticking them off?
pretty gnarly.
It's pretty gnar.
Pretty gnar. Wait, is this is OnlyFans, or does she has a Twitch?
I mean, I hope she's got an OnlyFans, because
Bro, that's so wild.
Twitch
Oh.
is gonna be what her body does for the rest of her life. It's just like your gastrointestinal system. How does it come back from that?
Fuck if I know. I can barely eat ice cream now.
World record. Like, who cares?
I gotta think.
What about your spleen? What about your gallbladder?
Why is 1,000 the world record? I don't get it. She couldn't just do whatever the world record was plus one?
I think somebody Price is Right it, or somebody did 101.
Mm.
They already did that. The day after she set that, they went.
Damn.
They
Like,
ticked
just go a little
one.
bit above that, though. Straight to 1,000 is aggressive. I don't think she's going to be cool with that when she's an old lady.
I don't think she's going to be cool with that next Thursday.
No judgment, but Jesus.
No judgment, but she is our next guest on the pod. Come on and tell us about it.
When you're finished.
What is her name? Because everybody keeps talking about her and they don't say her name.
I don't know her name. We'll just call her Victim 1.
I think this is how the next pandemic gets started.
This is why the drones are up there right now. They're like, this is going to start. Everyone's going to start doing this.
The aliens
Everyone's
are
trying to
all,
one up her record on Guinness Book of World Records.
the aliens are running a Twitch channel.
I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah.
Mass distraction. I'll bet if we go outside right now, there'll be a drone out there.
No, it's too much of a cityscape. You can't look up into the LA sky and see anything, but the smog layers
It's true.
filtered everything out.
Sometimes it clears up.
You can't even see the stars. You sound like hope. Sometimes it clears up. It's like a hopeful.
No.
No.
You can see them in the valley.
Yeah. But why would anybody go over there?
I don't know. Maybe they live there.
Oh, wait.
It's cheaper. Hey, I saw some people taking the Hollywood tours on the way here. You know, like the bus that has no roof, or the actual van that they cut the roof off.
Oh, yeah.
People are that was fully loaded tonight. People are looking around,
Looking for drones.
so stoked. Drones, but then you just see like the homeless too. You know, just out of nowhere.
block that out.
Zombies, dude.
Yeah,
It's like create your own homeless out there.
it really is.
Different types.
How do you think they're going to get them off the streets before the Olympics?
I'm probably gonna bust them out. on those actual tour buses, I'd imagine.
I mean, if there's some empty ones laying about, I think that'd be a good use for them.
Gavin Newsom will figure it out. He's our leader. Oh man, he might though. I mean, I remember when guy from China, president.
Yeah.
But he's not the president. What do they call him?
Here you
Is it
go,
a
being
dictator?
racist again.
No, it's not.
I'm just kidding.
President Xi.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna edit that out in post, right, Alex? President Xi.
Okay.
We're gonna cut to it right now. President Xi.
Yeah.
He went to San Francisco. All the homeless, every piece of litter, everything picked up, cleaned up, everything beautiful. And you know, that was only lasted for the weekend until he ended up leaving.
Look, it's amazing what you can do with a couple batches of fentanyl, you know?
And just throw it.
Put a couple bad batches out there, clean everything right up. For a weekend.
For a weekend. Ayo. That's what they're going to do. We got to just have events, I think. The Olympics will be one of them.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm very worried because they're building a subway near my house.
Are they?
And yeah, on Wilshire, it's all going to be like this new pristine subway because they want people coming to the Olympics to be able to get all around Los Angeles seamlessly. So they're putting a lot of effort. Like the construction is just every day, all day. They've been working on this thing. And this has been for years now on Wilshire.
Mm-hmm.
The date is supposed to be completed by the Olympics. And I'm just wondering, is my street going to then become just encampments? Because
it's so easy to get around public transportation.
Well, usually by the subway stations is where they set them up because that's where they're coming and going.
Yep.
The unhoused.
The unhoused, right.
So it's going to be, you know, more than just the handful that have camped out now. Who, by the way, all have designer coffee every time I pass by.
Like some Blue Bottle?
They have, well, they don't go that high.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, they all have like a coffee bean cup, a Starbucks cup.
All festive.
And
chatting and laughing.
Yeah.
Getting their coffee right before they hit the pipe.
I mean, I'm like, did you guys order on the app online? Because, you know, for every 8th one, you get a free. I hope they're utilizing the app as well.
Do you think they use Uber Eats?
I mean, if they did, I would probably know them by name.
Yeah, that's your regular.
They're too close to my proximity. One of their orders would have pinged off.
Oh, for sure. That's funny. Wow.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is probably how you get into this situation is buying that coffee every day. And that's why.
Things are too expensive, man.
Cut it down.
I meant to bring you a gift, but I couldn't afford it this year.
I know. I didn't even get you an extra Celsius.
I know. That's all right.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Only one of us can be cracked out. There's a fly flying around. If you guys wonder why we're twitching.
I don't know that I'm twitching.
I mean, we both swatted at it.
We did try to swat at it earlier. I lost it. I haven't seen it.
It's the holidays. It's like whose dead relative is trying to come through and be here for the hang.
Yeah, I mean, they just want to celebrate, ring in the new year.
Do you think that's a thing? Do you think that after we pass on, like you can
reincarnate?
Kind of choose and be like, yeah, I want to go visit my grandson and like see what level he's on World of Warcraft.
Maybe.
Just like she's like buzzing, she'll be buzzing around you.
I mean, I think even like she wouldn't even do that. She'd just like become one of the characters. You know what I mean?
Oh, because the AI, maybe that's like the new reincarnation.
Do you think like
they won't even have to choose just things in nature anymore? They'll have like a new option.
What do you mean?
Like they'll be able to embody like a Waymo, let's say.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
A driverless car.
Oh, right. I could see it. I mean, kind of tripping me out, but like, you know how good graphics are getting?
Yeah.
Like if you see one of these AI generated videos, it looks real, like legitimately.
Yeah.
Do you think that we could be in such a hyper realistic state right now that we're like experiencing something that isn't necessarily like, I don't know, like we don't even know what the fuck's happening, but like the graphics are so good and everything's so good around it that it's like, this is life.
I mean,
do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Like that thought trips me out, man.
Did you smoke before this podcast?
I did, yeah. Damn it.
This is what happens.
Just a little bit. It's Friday.
What about
Carlisle, you get real judgy on me with that.
And I'm not judging. Look,
No, I'm
it's the
kidding, I'm kidding.
holidays. It's the holidays.
But you could call me out on it.
That's what I've been saying all day whenever people want to order a glass of wine and they do it all like sheepishly. They're like, I know it's 11 a.m., but what do you have by the glass? And I'm like, it's the holidays.
It's the 20th.
And what I really mean by that is make the bill higher so you give me more money. I don't care if you're an alcoholic. It's your day that's going to be shitty tomorrow, not mine. No, but what if not a hologram, but what if everything in your life is a projection of something you've created in your mind, not an AI thing?
Yeah, I could see that.
That's what a lot of people believe.
I mean, there's a lot of, like, we see the light spectrum that we can see, right? There's a lot that we can't see. There's stuff that bumblebees can see that we can't see, for instance.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Infrared, sonar, all these things pick things up we can't necessarily perceive.
What do you think about babies? Because they see things, they tend to see like entities more, and some people think it's because they were just on the other side, like they're closer to it than we are.
Dude, I always thought, yeah, I believe that. I always thought that babies were like the universe. You know what I mean? And then they get clicked into a human body and they're like all happy and shit. And then we just like, nope, this is how it is in the humans, man. Yeah. Kind of ruin it for them.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we just make them like all conformed and shit, and they're not into it. I don't think.
What age do you think you conformed?
I don't know that I conformed, Carlisle. I think.
I mean, what age was it whenever it was like ruined for you?
Ruined?
Like Santa's not real type of shit.
Damn.
This is all hologram.
Santa's not real?
Welcome to the holiday episode.
Santa's not real, probably like 10? 9? 10?
Because that's kind of whenever you like stop being a child. You stop believing.
Yeah, it kind of hits you.
Yeah.
I just like saw the boxes of everything that we got in the back of my dad's truck.
And that's how you knew.
Yeah. I was like, ah, shit. And he would like both open it at the same time, and he was like, or I opened it, and then he was like, no. And then he was like,
oh, he knew what he did?
Yeah.
Did you cry?
Bad. No. I just like, my sister was like going to jump, and I was like, no. You know.
Right,
we saved it for her so I could ruin it for her later.
Because she was younger.
Yeah, a year.
Did you ruin it by telling her later?
No. I think she just found out. She might have a different story. I have no idea. You know?
You guys should talk about that this Christmas and report
I'm not
back.
going to see her, but I'll give her a FaceTime.
You should.
I will.
Ask her when she knew it was not real. Because I remember like talking about it with my friends. And my one friend was like, no, I know Santa's real. Because I slept with my mom and dad on Christmas, and I had one leg on my mom and one leg on my dad, and they did not move all night. So I know it's real. Like we would like compare stories.
Yeah.
And mine of when I knew that it was not real is because, so one year, this is so funny that I wanted this, but I really wanted a grocery store scanner and cash register. Okay. Like,
wait, how old were you?
This was probably like 9 or 10.
Okay.
I want to say double digits.
Okay.
The doubt was already there, you know. I don't know. Is 10 too old to be playing with a scan? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
That seems old, but maybe not if it actually scans.
Well, this is the year that I found out it was not real, is because like, if it actually scans, you know what it did? It had a button where like when you would put the thing on it, it would go red. Like it would just turn red.
Okay.
So that was and it would go beep. And I thought that was very cool. Very into groceries. And like just playing that game.
Yeah.
And so I needed bags to play the game. So I was getting all the bags in the house I could bag up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got some Walmart bags. And in one of the Walmart bags, I was like, what's this receipt? Oh, it's everything that I got for Christmas, including this scanner.
Oh my God.
So it's like, unless Santa was a Walmart shopper, the jig was up.
The jig is up.
And
that
I think
sucks.
I told my parents, I was like, I know these are not real. And they just kind of like ignored me. I don't remember what they said, but I was just like, I know, I found the receipt.
Yeah, it's like the biggest deal. No, you don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
I know. It's like catching your spouse cheating or something.
Yeah.
You know? Has that happened to you
Have
before?
the receipts.
Have the receipts.
You think people are cheating on this?
Nah, dude. I've been cheated
Nah,
on.
son.
I've been cheated on before.
I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure you have to have a relationship to be cheated
Oh shit.
on.
That's a good point. You're like,
Not many of those.
yeah.
No.
That's funny.
No, I haven't been cheated on by any of my like actual relationships.
That's good.
You can't call it cheating whenever the person that you're with, you're not actually with. So there's been those before.
You're like, we're dating, we're not together.
Yeah.
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 I like it. Cool. Well, shit.
I have a show. That's the only reason why I'm looking at the clock right now.
I think you're trying to stretch it to the show. And I'm here for it.
I mean, we're here for the hang.
Here for
And you guys
hang.
should be too, because we are dropping new episodes
weekly. Dropping new episodes weekly. Got some exciting guests coming up.
Every Monday.
It won't just be us. It'll be us with someone else now. Interrogating them.
Yes,
fully.
Because everybody is telling me not until after the holidays. So expect a lot of good guests coming quite soon.
Just trying to get the schedule right before, you know?
Yeah.
Just making sure it's strategic as possible.
I'm trying to do Thrive 25.
Thrive 25. I don't know if I like it, but I'm going to go with it.
It's getting
25.
I'm gonna make it stick.
Thriving at 25.
I'm thriving at 25.
Year 2025 is Thrive year for Carlisle. Man, what's mine going to be? Thrive. What else?
What's your slogan?
25.
Just alive in 25.
No.
Staying alive.
Feel alive in 25. No, that's weird. Stay
Think
alive.
of it. You work on it.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Next episode, you'll find out all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circle back.
I'm going to write it down. All right. Venn diagram. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, all. Hey, we can say Merry Christmas again.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, y'all.
See ya.